Good morning, everyone. My name is Lydia. My company is L Marketing and Events, and I'm really excited today to talk to you about marketing tactics, creating a really good marketing mix for your business or your personal brand. Um, and a lot of times when I sit down with clients, they don't really understand what marketing tactics are or what it means. And so today I wanted to start out by really defining marketing tactics. You know, if you think of your entire marketing mix as a recipe with a desired end result, the tactics are like individual ingredients. So for example, marketing tactics can be things like a blog post or a social media channel or e-blast or events. I even consider networking a really strong marketing tactic. It's how I got a lot of my business when I very first started L Marketing and Events, was just purely through networking with a strategy behind it. Some other marketing tactics could be digital advertising, so pay-per-click advertising. It could be SEO, search engine optimization, where you're really working on maximizing your website so that you can be found online. So those are some different marketing tactics that you can put together within your marketing mix. Mix it all together, and ideally you get your end result. So one of the things with marketing tactics that I often see as an obstacle for people doing their own marketing or just starting out is they try to do it all. And that is, it's never the way to go. You can't do it all, especially if you're mostly doing your own marketing or you're not very experienced, or you don't have somebody that can help you do that implementation part. Trying to do all the marketing tactics all at once will actually just make it so that you burn out and you get worn out on your own marketing. Stuff falls by the wayside, and then it actually is better that you weren't doing marketing at all, because when you're doing kind of that half-assed marketing, guess what? You're not going to be successful. You're not going to get great engagement. You really are setting yourself up for failure. One example of this: say you start out really strong on your social media pages. You've been doing a great job. You are posting on a pretty regular basis on your Facebook page, and then suddenly you stop posting. All of a sudden, after a couple of weeks, Facebook stop showing your post to anyone because of their algorithm. And after about 30 days, guess what? Anybody who visits your Facebook page and sees that you haven't posted in a little while, guess what they think? Oh, they're out of business. And so keep that in mind, that once you get the ball rolling, you want to keep it rolling. So you want to be sure that you have the bandwidth to keep up on what you're promising to deliver through your marketing efforts. So really quickly, I'm going to share the document that we use for our clients in L Marketing to actually plan out their marketing tactics. So let me just share this screen really quickly. So this is our strategic marketing tactics. So you can see right here, we've got social media campaigns and ads. We have events and classes, website, blog, e-blast, press releases. So PR is definitely a marketing tactic. Video is an amazing marketing tactic. Whether you're using Facebook or YouTube or any of the other video platforms, it's a really, really fantastic tactic. There's the brand ambassador influencer tactic, and then deals, promotions, specials, seasonal things. I mentioned SEO early. And so we'll actually fill these out for our clients. So here's an example of a marketing mix or a marketing campaign designed to get a specific outcome. So in this case, we're just envisioning that this is an ice cream shop. And right here, you can see that we've decided to use social media and ads, social media advertising. So daily, we're doing a daily social media post. We're doing weekly social media ads. We're going to do a twice monthly e-blast with this client, where we're sharing news, we're sharing, how to buy, we're sharing promotions that are coming up. They've got something that's interesting and visual to share and showcase. So we're going to work with them on a weekly social media video. And then finally, they've got holidays. So some seasonality, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day. These are all big potential sales days for them. And so we're going to do that as well. So once we've selected our tactics that make the most sense, then we map up what a month would look like for the client. And so you can see we've decided we're going to have e-blasts go out twice a month on the first Monday and third Monday. We have a social media ad every Tuesday. They'll have a new video going live on their social media on Wednesday. We're going to toss in a customer appreciation event or an influencer event in there once a month. And then they have a sale or a promo as well once a month. And so that way, if you've got the month kind of mapped out, from there you're able to figure out or wrap in any holidays, anything like that. But this gives you a snapshot in time of what your marketing should look like so that you can be regular and consistent. The other thing that we do with marketing tasks is we break down week by week what should be happening for the next revolving 4 weeks. So week 1, we're going to schedule all the social media ads for the next 4 to 5 weeks so that they are just done. And this will take you an hour or 2 that you can devote to your marketing, but then you don't have to worry about it again. Same thing, week 2, you're going to schedule your e-blasts and update your website. So you might post your blog posts, send out your, schedule your e-blasts, get those ready to go. Week 3 will be videos, where you'll actually you'll actually sit down and record all of your videos all at once and upload them so that it's just done. Week 4, you're going to sit down and schedule out all your social media posts for the next month. And then finally, if there's a week 5, you'll plan events, you'll look at partnerships, things like that. So when you've got it mapped out in chunks, it means that on a regular week, you're not trying to do an e-blast, a social media ad, 7 social media posts, 1 video, and you're scattered in what you're doing. When you work in blocks of time, it's easier to get done. So right here, this is what a generic month might look like. So we've got May here, which is conveniently May right now. And you can see then we plan out a little bit more exactly what's happening and when. Mother's Day is coming up. So there's going to be a video about Mother's Day gifts. There's going to be a video about Mother's Day sales. The ad is about Mother's Day. The e-blast is about Mother's Day. The weekend sale is Mother's Day. We're trying to promote the owner and their expertise. So we do a Meet the Owner video. We have a customer appreciation event coming up. So we do an ad for that, for the open house. We've got our spring sale coming up and talking about, what's new in June, what new flavors are rolling out at this ice cream shop, things like that. So that's really how we map out those marketing tactics into something that is executable and easy to use. You can look at it in your calendar, you know exactly what's coming, and then from there you can work on the implementation. This is what we do with all of our clients. The other thing that I think is really important when you're mapping this out, work in at least 3-month blocks for your marketing tactics. So be prepared to commit to a tactic for 3 months. 1, because it takes a little bit of time to get into a rhythm. But 2, it also takes a little bit of time to really see things develop. Going back to to the baking analogy. It's kind of like kneading your dough and then letting it rise. You have to give it a little bit of time, and you have to sit with it, and you have to see what's working and do some analysis to really get a good sense for if it's the right direction. Now, you can pivot your marketing quickly, but also keep in mind consistency is key. When you're mapping out for 3 months at a time, you can work ahead. Um, the flip side of that is you don't want to map out too far in advance because sometimes things change. Prime example is coronavirus, COVID-19. A lot of our restaurant clients that we work with, we had a really detailed, dedicated plan. We were ready to run with it. And then all of a sudden, overnight, that plan had to change. So if we had mapped out a year of plans, we would have essentially had to ball that up and throw it away. Whereas working in 3 months or 6 months kind of chunks, it allows us to pivot. It allows us to make changes if something unexpected happens or if something changes in the business. It makes it a lot easier. So that's our example of marketing tactics. We will be actually providing a template of this document to people that are signing up for our email newsletter. So I'll have information on how to do that today. And please do chime in with any questions. We're always happy to help. And finally, we are offering right now free 15-minute consultations for business owners that are needing a little bit of help with their marketing or have a specific marketing question and might need a little bit of support. Thank you so much for tuning in. It really is a delight talking about this. I love geeking out about marketing. And we're going to, all throughout this week, there will be additional posts about marketing tactics and how to do your marketing and how to improve in your marketing tactics and your marketing mix. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a wonderful day.